Okay, so basically all the raw materials come in through this door right here. We keep a lot of them out in the trailer out there. We brought that in to kind of clear this out. We need a lot more workspace. We need more bodies. Our sewing capacity is much higher. We're literally able to sew stuff faster than we can cut it now. So everything comes in here. All the raw goods get cut up here, and then they go into batches. So what happens is when we have orders for 5, 10, 15 of something, we'll build 20, 30, 40 extra. When we're running micro rigs, like we'll run anywhere from 50 to 60 extras in a batch. So when we're running them, we're running 100 to 120 units at a time. So those go into here. All these little orders are individual guys that are deployed. We expedite all that stuff. So some dude with an APO address in Afghanistan, Iraq, wherever he's at, Africa, when he orders, we actually cut his stuff that day. We stop all those other big orders for civilians or dealer orders, and we build that deployed stuff right away. So that's down at the shop. We'll go down there in a minute. So all this work gets carried down to the sew shop in the other building, and then it gets clipped, cut, put together, and cleaned, and then brought back up here. We shoot photos of it that go on Facebook, we batch it, and then it gets, dispersed where it goes. So back here, this is all our t-shirts and stuff, and swag and just branded product that we don't actually have to put labor into to make. So what happens is, like these boxes right here, these are all individual orders. They're all missing some piece of product. So when we send you the thing, hey, payments through PayPal, we got to build this, and you agree to the terms, we take the product we have in stock, we pull it, put it in the box, and like this dude here, for instance, all he's missing is a PALS MWR light with a bunch of other items in the box. So at this point we'll go, hey, we got $600 of stuff here. We're holding on a $130 piece. Let's run this. So at that point that will get bumped up. It's all just an organized juggling act, everything we do. These are orders that we've built that have something in motion, like this one needs a belt. That belt is actually kicking out, so it'll get built up right away. These orders here are orders that we've sent payment info to, which are waiting on payment. Chances are the majority of these pay. So as these orders go down the line, like this guy here, I sent him a thing on Friday, hey, we sent payment info, this is the third email, why is this not paid? So come next Friday, we will actually kill this. So when you see stuff on Facebook of orders that we've canceled and those dudes we're calling out, so that's how that works. We literally run out of room here. So we have to kill those unpaid orders off. And plus, guys, you'll see somebody up there upset about that. Our business has literally doubled in the last 18 months, even in this economy. And the only thing that has changed is me calling people out on Facebook and posting that stuff. And I think it's because people, as the economy gets tighter, people have that same feeling we have. A lot of people have to deal with customers, and they want to go, hey, no, you're wrong, and they can't do that because corporate's going to fire them over it. So it kind of like rallies the troops, and people are like, hey, this dude's saying what I wish I could say, and he lets his employees do it. And really, it's just down to I do what's best for my employees and the people closest and immediately around me. Like, you're not going to call up here and talk to somebody and act like a fool. I don't need your money. There's plenty. Never have we had products sitting around that we couldn't sell. Never have we, no matter what our capacity is, never have we had more gear than we had people to buy the gear. And we don't advertise, like ever. Like, we're in magazines every month. We haven't ever paid for that. You don't see an SOE ad. We don't have a catalog. Man, we're doing this since before the internet. Like, we were joking about that the other day, but really, we were doing this, 8 years before the internet. There was no internet. So that's kind of what's going on here. This room back here is just where the gear comes. All the extra gear will get piled up. For instance, like micro rigs, we'll have 50 extra in one color today, come through here piled up. 3 days later, they'll be gone. We run micro rigs, 120 pieces at a time. We'll run Coyote one week, we'll run Multicam the next week, Black the next week. They sell. Like, I'll come back here thinking I got 20 of something and they'll be gone because they got boxed up over the weekend. We work almost 7 days a week. I've got employees that work 6 days a week. I'm generally here. There's somebody here 7 days a week. A bunch of stuff from next door is going in. That'll give me an office that'll make this gear room twice as big. We're gonna haul all this stuff out of here, gut it, and it'll just be shipping and receiving. It'll just go in a U-shape. So product will come in, it'll be batched, it'll get put in a box, it'll get taped, it'll get labeled, and then it'll just go in a bag that goes to the post office. We're to the point literally where we go to the post office twice a day, a lot of days. We're shipping upwards of 200 boxes, and we have the capability. Really, we need to be able to ship 300 if we can. So we have a brand new website that's about to launch. has interactive payment, has interactive shipping, so that'll cut a lot of our manual labor in-house here, so we'll be able to just get product out faster. So let's go down to the other building, I'll show you the sew shop. So the product comes down here, those batches you guys saw earlier. Right now we're making, I don't know, 100 or so helmet belts, ENBC, and we own the night or two with our night vision company dealers that do military contract stuff. They bid us out on a lot of stuff. So that product comes in here, these batches, looks like she's sewing lids. Those will get passed down to here, and she's putting tags on here, it looks like, and it just kind of goes down the line and kind of flows in a circle or semicircle. But it'll jump back and forth. So as she sews that piece on, somebody will grab that and clip and clean that and look at that product and go, so they're looking, is the Velcro straight? Do we have any problems with thread tension? Stuff like that. Before we get a final finished product, and then we find issues with it. So it goes through quality control. You'll have somebody check that stuff, kind of each piece. Plus they clip off all the rat nests and everything, which makes it easier as you do it stage by stage. So we've got a couple dudes that'll mark those, clip and clean them, and then do final cleanup. We'll have several dudes that'll do that, and then it comes up there and then gets put into the batches, shipped wherever it goes to. We took this building over probably about a year ago, cleaned it up. We had a row of sewing machines in here. We now have 2, and we're about to have a 3rd row in here, and we've again outgrown this building. So we started just in that upper building, and then we took over the 2 little sides offices next to that and knocked the walls down and cut doors in there. And then we took over this building, which was Tac Response's old gear shop, which gave us way more space than we were going to need. And as you see in the last 6 months now, we're really out of this space again. I'm bringing in some shipping containers to put out front just to get some of this stuff out of here and free up some more room. And we're going to reorganize it and lay it out just kind of so it flows station to station. We're just doing bigger orders now. It used to be we'd do 1 of this and 2 of this. And now we're running things in 100, 120 pieces at a time. So we're going to set it up more production line. So it just goes from station 1 to 2 to 3. And that's it. This is where it happens. Like everybody kind of has an idea of, we build a lot of product. There's a lot of product out there. We've been around 22, 23 years now. And people have this idea in their head and they go, hey, can I come to your shop? Yeah, you can come to the shop, but whatever idea you have in your head is way more impressive than what's actually happening. Like it's organized chaos constantly, and we're trying to streamline things and make them a little easier. Like we got a couple things running right now. These are all the trays, battery pull-out trays for those helmet ballasts. This is for an expedite order for an APO dude. So we ran a single piece just to get his order to ship. And we got a bunch of compact pull-off med pouches going for all those stat micro rigs they're selling over there. So we went from shipping 100 packages a day to 200 packages a day, and now we're producing enough to ship 250, 300 packages, but we can only ship 2. So we got people working Saturday, Sunday just to do shipping through the week so that we can ship the product through the week. So with a new website, it'll alleviate a lot of that. So the website, in theory, will take payment online, print a job order which will be pulled, put in a box, and at the same time we have a label. Whereas right now we have to manually enter. All those stages have to be put in. We got programs that didn't work and merge together. In theory, all the new stuff will work and merge together. So it will just print that stuff out and we will be pulling it. So we'll have product on hand, active inventory. So if you're able to buy it, in theory, we should have it.